channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea and I absolutely love making fake little desserts and treats. This cherry pie behind me, I have a tutorial and lots of other tutorials on how to make fake cupcakes and treats. But this is my first go around in making fake fall cupcakes. Why, you might ask, do I enjoy making fake treats? Well, I just love the whole aesthetic. I think it makes your home look so much more cozy when you have some desserts around. And for me, having desserts around, especially cupcakes every day, is a no-go. Then I would have to spend the rest of the time at the gym on my treadmill, and your girl does not have time for that. I'll just stick to the safer choice, which is making fake desserts. I had so much fun putting this creation together for all of you. If you would be interested in learning to make some of these, please keep watching. And here is everything you will need for the first portion of this project. The very first thing you will need is this expansion foam, and I just bought mine at Walmart, but you can get it at any hardware store. It's fairly inexpensive. This bottle was $3. Next, you will need cupcake tins and liners. You will need a muffin tin just to help your little muffin liners hold their shape. If you just put the foam in these, it will start expanding so much that it won't hold kind of the bottom circular shape. And then I always use gloves when working with this expansion foam. This stuff is incredibly sticky and it's hard to get out of anything once it's on. The other thing I wanted to show you is you will need something to weigh down your muffin tins, because once you put it in here, it will want to expand and naturally the muffin tin will start popping out and getting bigger and bigger. So you will need something weighted to hold things down. I have used pennies in the past and also paper clips. Nobody tell on me, but I was in my husband's tools. I don't even know what these are, but I thought they would be the perfect addition. They are quite heavy to weigh down the cupcake liner. So as you can see, I put my little metal pieces in here. You can use paper clips or pennies or anything heavy. Even little tiny pebbles would hold these down just fine. And now we are going to get to filling these fake cupcakes. The important thing to remember is not to overfill them because the expansion foam grows. It works better if you try to kind of get it all in the center and let it fill up outwards. Definitely want to make extras just in case some of these don't come out. These are all filled up and we are just going to leave them outside now to dry. The next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be making some leaves to top off our fake fall cupcakes. So of course, the very first thing you will need is some leaf cookie cutters. I bought mine off Amazon. I'll link it down below, but I also found some of these at Target. I have a rolling pin I use for clay. I have white bakeable clay here, and then I just have various paints. These were paints that I already had. And then also I have this leaf veiner here. You definitely don't need this, but I actually have a hard time finding big leaves where I live, so I just bought this. It was $10 at Hobby Lobby, so a little pricey. Again, you do not need this. I would grab a natural leaf if you have one around, or I'm sure you can even make some of these details with toothpicks and other products. So let's get started now making the leaves. baking. I think they turned out awesome. Here are our finished baked clay leaves. We are just going to work on now adding the paint to these, and then our fake cupcakes are ready to frost and decorate. I think these came out so good. As you can see, I added glitter to some of them. Let's get started painting these leaves. Just going to work on painting the outer edges orange. I'm going to dip my brush in water and just pull the orange over. Just because I want everything to look well blended, I would just suggest that you start off with very light amounts of color and then go heavier if you need to. Here is how my leaves have come out so far. I think they came out so beautiful. I tried to use a variety of fall looking colors, and I try to keep it looking as natural as possible, except for the glitter, of course. I just love adding glitter everywhere. You guys know me already. So now let's get started decorating these cupcakes. Here is everything you will need for the next part of this project. You will need some lightweight spackling. I bought mine at my local Walmart. Make sure that when you buy this, it says lightweight on there and it's not just regular spackling. Also, I have a link down below for a very affordable option for lightweight spackling from Amazon, so please check that out if you're interested. I have a little bucket here with some caramel colored paint. I just want the spackling because it is white. I want it to be a hue of a cream or tan color, so I'm just going to add a little bit of paint and mix that up. And then I highly recommend you getting disposable piping bags. These, it's a pain if you're trying to reuse them and clean them out. I like to just throw them away afterwards, so make sure you get plenty of piping bags. And then the piping tips I like to use are these extra large 1M size piping tip. I find that this gives the best effect for the frosting, and I just wanted to say that anytime I use items such as these piping tips, it's strictly used for crafting. I never use it again for baking or anything like that because I just don't want to risk getting chemicals on any type of food products. So here is my spackling. I have it in this, holding up in this large vase. I highly recommend that you not only get extra piping bags, but that you get the large ones, especially if you're only doing one color. You want to do as many as possible in with one pass. So I highly recommend that you just grab the largest piping bag you can find, especially if you're just doing one color of cupcake. I actually really like the way the more natural cupcakes look. If you guys want to see how to make super whimsical cupcakes, I will definitely link my Christmas video and you can see how to make kind of an over-the-top cupcake. But for these, I do want them to look like normal cupcakes that someone might have sitting out on their counter. That someone wouldn't be me because there would never be any leftover cupcakes. So I just want them to kind of look like normal, real cupcakes.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
I'm going to be using some real nutmeg. Obviously, we're not going to eat these, but I just want to add a few little details on here to make it look a little fancy. Here I have my leaf, and I actually went ahead and painted the back. It was really bothering me that you could see white on the back, so I went ahead and painted it, and I'm just going to stick my leaf into my fake cupcake now, and I'm going to go ahead and add another leaf. Oh my gosh, I love the way that came out. And here is the first fake cupcake. I would love to know what you think about it. I'm not sure because these clay leaves are a bit heavier than I expected them to be. So I might end up having to hot glue them, not where you can see. I'm going to let them dry and then see if I need to add some hot glue just to keep the leaves in place. Out some parchment paper in 6x6 squares, and I'm not doing this to all of the cupcakes, but I wanted to make some of them super fancy, so I added this tulip parchment paper cup, and here is how the cupcake looks with the parchment paper. I think it just adds a really elegant touch. I'm not going to do all of them in parchment paper, probably just a couple, and I think that looks so beautiful. We are all finished with our fake fall cupcakes. I love the way they turned out. I hope you enjoy them too. I think they are the perfect addition to any coffee bar or kitchen. That is it for this fake fall cupcake tutorial. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and we will catch you on the next video. Bye!
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you. I'll miss you if you go.